started non-cooperation movement, what were the events, how the people participated, and before we study the civil disobedience movement, clear? We have to study the importance of the non-cooperation movement and why it was called off. Clear? So first we will study why it was called off. Calling off means that it brought to an end, to bring the movement to an end. So the non-cooperation movement had to be called off. Why? Because of a violent incident which took place at Chauri Chaura. A violent incident which took place at Chauri Chaura, which is a small town in Uttar Pradesh. It is a small town in Uttar Pradesh, but when we talk of pre-independence India, we also used to call this area as United Provinces. We also used to call this area as United Provinces, but now it is Uttar Pradesh. So you will remember it like this only, that Chauri Chaura, a small town in Uttar Pradesh, and we are going to mark the same location on the map as well. Now what happened? That we already know that people in India were going or suffering from an economic crisis. We have done what happened after the First World War, the signing of the treaty, clear, and we have already done that what were the economic effects on the Indian society. So the Indian peasants in the rural areas, we know industries were not set up at a large scale in India at that time. We had very scattered industries. Scattered industries means that it was not there that we had a very advanced secondary sector. हमने पढ़ा है ना economics में. When we are talking of industries, we are talking of which sector? Secondary sector. Clear? So we did not have a strong secondary sector at that time to talk about, and the motive of the Britishers was also such that they did not let the Indians develop their industry. Why? Because industrialization had already set up in Britain. British wanted that their industries should flourish, their industries should get raw material easily, which they were taking from, exporting from India, right? And they wanted, now you have taken raw material, you have established industry, manufacturing is going on. Naturally, you require someone to sell the product. You need a market. Clear? So the Britishers used India as a ready market also to sell their products. So this cycle which the Britishers had created in India led to an economic crisis. We also know this, that the Britishers had forced the Indian farmers to do production of those, yes, specific crops which were required by the industry, British industry. Yes, indigo. We have done the example of indigo plantation. And we all are very familiar that the indigo plantation used to leave the soil infertile for many years. And our farmers were dependent on subsistence. What type of farming they were doing? Subsistence farming. They were producing for themselves, enough for themselves, and they did not need any outer sources to fulfill their basic needs of food. But whole of this chain was disturbed when the Britishers came to India and they monopolized the whole economic system as per their suitability. So why we need to study this? Because I'm telling you that we were already under economic crisis was going on, and we know that taxes were added and the prices of the goods rose. Obviously, जब tax increase होंगे तो rate चीजों का बढ़ जाएगा. Clear? And people, we are now coming back to the incident of Chauri Chaura. What happened? That people had simply gone out to protest in the market area against the rise of prices of essential commodities. Essential commodities हम जब कहते हैं तो the first basic essential commodity is food, right? And secondly, they were picketing the liquor shops. This was on the agenda of non-cooperation movement. Non-cooperation movement का जो हमारा एजेंडा था, जो हमने अनफोल्डिंग ऑफ non-cooperation movement किया, उसमें हमें picketing of liquor shops किया है ना already. So and non-cooperation movement is going on. Clear? अभी चल रही है ना non-cooperation movement. And people had gone to picket. They were picketing the liquor shops. Now what happened that the protesting crowd was stopped by the police. And there was a small scuffle. कहते ना कि आपस में मुठभेड़ सी हो जानी पुलिस. That day people returned back without much happening. But the next day, a large number of people again went to the market area to protest. And this time the number was almost more than 2,000. And the police stopped and did open fire. Open fire हम क्यों करते हैं? To scare the crowd. Not that we want to hurt someone. The intention of the police at that time was not to hurt someone. That was just to scare the crowd. That they will hear to the fire shots and they will disperse. Dispersing is that they will not gather at one place and they will move back. But the opposite happened. As the police had expected that the crowd will disperse, the crowd did not disperse, rather it kept on advancing further. And because the crowd was large and the number of policemen were less, the police now fired at the crowd. And as a result, 2 to 3 persons were killed from the crowd. This agitated the crowd a lot and whole chaos spread over there. People ran towards the police station, which was nearby, because they were going on the previous day, one of the leaders were captured by the police. Clear? And people were also going to the police station to get the release of that person. So at that time, when 2-3 persons were killed, the whole chaos spread over there. People rushed to the police station. They put the police station on fire because people were not armed. They did not have any weapons with them. They were not armed. So what did they do? They put the police station on fire, and all those police personnel who were inside and those who were outside, they also the people made them rush to the police station, and as a result, they were burned alive in the police station, and 22 to 23 policemen were killed. Now, when this incident happened, Gandhiji was very sad about this incident. We have already done that. Gandhiji followed the method of non-violence, and it is called Satyagraha. Clear? So when this Gandhiji saw this incident, he was very sad. He was immediately put off, and he decided that this movement cannot go further because there were every chance that violence would spread. Therefore, he thought that the Satyagrahis, Satyagrahi means those people who were participating in these movements started by Gandhiji. So he was of the opinion that the Satyagrahis were still not prepared to fight against the British by adopting the method of non-violence, and they needed more training. Because when we did the definition of Satyagraha, उसमें हमने किया है ना definition में, what is Satyagraha? It is soul, pure soul force. Yes, good. It is pure soul force. It means that a person might look very passive from the outside, right? कि ये तो ऐसे weak ही है, this person is not capable of doing anything. But from inside, that person is very determined. He is made of steel. So to adopt a non-violence as a method of protest against as strong as opponents as British. Clear? So the person had to be motivated enough not to resort to non-violent methods. So this was Gandhiji's opinion. So as a result, what did he do? He announced that this movement will be called off. It will not go any further. And he thought that as he was the leader of this, he had initiated this movement. He felt that he has not been successful in implementing the movement properly. So he went on a 5-day fast. As a result of this event which took place, he went on a 5-day fast to punish himself. Gandhiji often used to do this, the method to punish himself, because he felt that he was responsible for not being able to guide the people properly, that how they should progress in a non-violent way. Clear? So I hope this event of Chauri Chaura is clear to you, that what happened and why Gandhiji called off the non-cooperation movement. Clear to everyone? So in case anyone has any doubt, you can ask, otherwise I'll proceed further. So now the next part of the question is that what is the importance of non-cooperation movement? Importance. हमने calling off कर लिया, ठीक है? अब इसकी importance क्या थी? The movement had to be called off in between. In between ही हो गया ना? Because of the incident, immediate decision had to be taken. So maybe the movement was to progress further, but because of this incident, it had to be called off. So maybe it was called off in between only, but it had a significance. When we say importance, it means whatever significance was of the non-cooperation movement. The first significance was that this was the first mass movement. Beta, you can note down the point. You will not remember it afterwards. You have to write the answers yourself. This was of the first mass movement. Now a mass movement is clear to you. I hope I need not explain it again. I have already told you that how Mahatma Gandhi and Shaukat Ali, when they had in the beginning 1915, Mahatma Gandhi had come to India. So from 16 to 18, how he had toured extensively, because he wanted to make the people aware that until and unless the movements are not mass movements, we will not be able to successful to gain independence from the British. So this was the first mass movement. And if you remember, we have done this also. Why the revolt of 1857 could not be successful? Yes, because it was localized. Clear? So opposite ho gaya na? Mass movement and localized. So this was the first mass movement. Samajh aa gaya na aapko why we are using this? Second is, it was the first movement in which the Hindus and the Muslims participated jointly. Because we know that Rowlatt Act, Jallianwala Bagh massacre and Khilafat movement. So all these three incidents, important events, were combined together, which proved as a cause for starting of the non-cooperation movement by Mahatma Gandhi ji. Clear? And maybe it had to be called off, but it did shake the British Empire. Shake the British Empire means that once it created an alarming situation. Clear? Alarming situation means that so far the Britishers were very sure that they are the strongest power and nobody can oppose them, or they don't have a good opponent. Clear? But with the happening of the non-cooperation movement and large-scale participation of the people and participation of the people from different categories made it sure that the Britishers now became aware that Indians are capable of fighting or giving them an good opponents. The Indians will prove a good opponents for the British. Right? So this is the importance of the non-cooperation movement. So two things we have done, calling off and non-cooperation. So I hope it's clear to everyone So now see the paragraph here. I want you to underline two things for MCQs. First paragraph, Government of India Act of 1919. Government of India Act of 1919. So in this, the main provision is that the division of power. Clear? We need not do this in detail. Second is underline, C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru formed the Swaraj Party. C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru formed the Swaraj Party. And in the next paragraph, third line, second line, the first was the effect of worldwide economic depression, 1929. I'm telling you the date. Worldwide economic depression, 1929. It continued till 33. And the economic depression took place with the crash of the stock market in America. We have done a little bit of reference of this in industrialization also. Yes, we have done this in industrialization also. So this is the same event. Now why we are studying over here is that the event of 1929, that is the economic depression, had far-reaching effects in India as well. People are already, economics was already there, clear? And with this economic depression happening, clear, the problems of the people increased. Clear? As this pandemic is happening, COVID-19 is there, we know there is an economic crisis, economic depression all over the world. Clear? The very strongest of the economies of the world are also shaken. Right? So why? Because of the problems which have resulted, because people have to stay inside, right? Establishments have to be closed, clear, to maintain social distances and to fight against the virus. Some such measures had to be taken by the governments, as a result of which the economies of all the countries suffered. So at that time, no doubt the reason was different, clear? But an economic depression took place and it had a similar effect on India as well. So already the Indian peasants, the farmers were suffering or going through the economic crisis. So it further aggravated their problems, right? Now in the next paragraph, now by 1930, the countryside was in turmoil. Last line of this paragraph. Turmoil means that a lot was happening. Lot of unrest was there all over the country. Turmoil is that when too much of disturbance is there around. Lawlessness, we can say that कहीं कुछ चल रहा है, कहीं पर कोई protest चल रहा है, कहीं पर कोई problem चल रही है, तो हम कहते हैं कि there is lot of yes turmoil, clear? So unrest. So at that time, because of so many events leading from one to the other was happening, so that's why they are using this line that the countryside was in turmoil. You can always get a question on this also. How can we say that in 1930 the countryside was in turmoil?
बेटा घबराने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, मैम दोबारा से ज्वाइन करेंगे